Happy Thursday. I'm Abundant Lei, and this is our 8/29/2024 daily collective read. I hope everyone has had a fabulous day. I'm going to get my protection mist, and I did get the correct name. So she updated her name. It's Jalissa's messages now, so you can get the protection mist from her storefront. You can go to her page on YouTube, and she does include the links there as well. It's so good, and it just smells so good, guys. All right, so today I'm actually going to be doing our Money Moves Oracle deck today first. So I'm going to go ahead and split that. And before we even start, so we have flexibility, which is be flexible in your methods, and loyalty when we split the deck. So true friendship and loyalty are among the most important values, so be loyal to your friends. Okay. Nice. Like that energy. I feel like that's a great start to the day. One more. Card is trying to shoot away from my finger. I can feel it moving. All right. Third shuffle. All right. Let's get this moved around just a bit. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I feel like I'm going to do one more. Okay, there we go. All right, let's split the deck. And pull our 3 cards. All right, bottom of the deck, resources. Okay, so be grateful for what you have and save something for the future. Use wisely and as needed. Oh, that's great advice for today. Love that. All right, let's see. Our first card, we have wisdom. Awesome. So insight into the nature of physical objects gives you foresight. Use your best judgment. Ooh. Okay, collective. What we got going on? Hold on. Let me adjust this just a wee bit. There we go. So you can see it a little bit better. All right, card number 2. Gift. Ooh. You will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities. Use opportunities that arise. Oh, this is super awesome. Oh, man. And our final one, love affair. Beware. Love affairs at work rarely do end well. It says end well, but I think it's supposed to say end well. Don't lose your mind. Ooh. All right. So with resources, wisdom, gift, and love affair, this could be a surrounding career. This is our money deck, so it could be something focused around some type of connection at work. Excuse me. I actually see some gifts coming in, though, with the gift being the center and resources as our bottom of the deck energy. I'm feeling like there's some type of gift that is being presented to you. And you need to be wise about how you handle this gift and utilize the resources that come from this gift. So this gift is going to add a lot of value to your life, and it's going to create an abundance of opportunities, and I feel it more of like financial opportunities that are coming in with resources. Let me see. Oh yeah, because then underneath we have many choices as well. So I feel like you're getting a lot of opportunities at this time, a lot. And these are all very lucrative ways to expand your financial purse, I guess is the best way I can say it, or your universal bank. So maybe it's more about connecting to your universal bank, because that's kind of what I'm hearing. Like you just need to be very wise about what you invest yourself into and what you don't. I feel like love affair is a warning. I don't think there's an actual love affair here, because I don't feel like there's that connection. Now look, it could be. I just don't feel it with the other cards that this is actually an actual love affair. I feel like it's more of like a pre-warning about like not mixing business with pleasure. So just be wise. It's great to connect with people that you care about and that you love, but don't mix business with pleasure, right? Make sure that you're separating it. The people that are your business professionals, keep them in that space. Don't start dipping and dabbling in other areas with those people, just because it could lead to some messy situations in the background. So wherever you make your money, make sure you keep it clean, is what I'm hearing. And I like that advice, okay? I like that advice. I actually do want to, I think I'm going to pull something from our What's the Tea deck today as an extra little goodie. As you guys know, I like to give a little extra goodie when I can. Which is always. All right, let's see what we got from the What's the Tea deck. Oh, so just splitting it: in their head and divination abuser. Ooh. So someone is overthinking, stressed, or overanalyzing. And then we have the divination abuser. So someone using the arts in the wrong way. So a lot of times when I see divination abuser, it's someone who has the gift of, hold on, one second, my Sage is getting a little excitable. What's going on over there? It's like it's coming right at my face, like, woo! It's getting a little too strong over there. Gotta cool it down a little bit. Sorry about that. The little wick was getting just too long for it. So a lot of times when I see divination abuser, it's about someone who has the gift, they have the foresight, they have the connection to spirit, but they're either not utilizing it in the correct ways, meaning using it for negative terms, so using it in a way to use harm. So it's kind of like, if you know more, like once you know more, you do better, right? So it's that type of thing. It's like you have insight into things and then you're using it in a way that's not what it's intended for. So misusing it and abusing it so that it can benefit you, but that it in a sense can take from another person, and we don't want to be doing that. So I'll take that as advice, y'all. Please don't be out here using your knowledge in the wrong ways. Okay, love you guys. Let's be good. Let's be good to each other. All right, let's see. Get that nice and good. All right, I'm gonna mix this a little. Ooh, something shot out. Oh, ooh. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and move that deck out of the way. So we had 2 cards shoot out as soon as I went to just shuffle it. And I normally don't like to do it like that. I like to pull it. But since 2 shot out, I'm going to go ahead. So tying into what we already had, an offer is coming in. Okay, someone is offering you something. In this illustration, it's a cup. It looks like a cup of coffee or maybe even tea that has that. It's like very decorative. It's very pretty. So whatever is being offered looks good, right? It looks like a good offer. Behind it is grudge holder though. So you might be being offered something from someone who may not have the best intentions or thoughts around you, and going along with that divination abuser card, again, like I kind of said, I feel like that was kind of like a forewarning of like utilize things the right way, use things the right way, and also tying into what I said earlier about the love affair energy of using that as advice about, don't mix your business with your pleasure. I feel like that's kind of what this is. So maybe for some people, someone is offering you an opportunity to mix business with pleasure, and the offer looks good, but it may end up with somebody feeling salty in the end. So I'm going to have to say, if the opportunity arises, just don't. Okay, that's going to be me using wise judgment and saying just don't do it. But again, we are all adults and we get to make those decisions for ourselves. I can't tell you what you can and cannot do, and I also wouldn't want to be the person to tell you what you can and cannot do. I'm just going to say the cards are saying it's probably better to not than to do it. there's always things, you know, realistically, if you have a business contract with somebody or a connection, and there is an actual, you know, chemistry thing there, wait until you finish the contract, right? I feel like that's probably the better advice, is like, you don't, it's not saying you and that person can't ever have a relationship, but just wait until whatever dynamic that relationship is in has ended, and then go ahead and do something going forward from there. Like, just if the way I was hearing it was more like, I bet it's better for me to say seeing it, because I kind of see images in my mind when I hear things. So it's like I hear it and then it appears in my mind like an image. So the way I'm hearing and seeing it, it's more of like, I saw like a contractor, right? Like someone comes for a contracted period of time, and you guys have this contract together. And because you guys have a contract together, this person, you know, the contract will have an end date. And whatever that end date is, if there was chemistry there, then okay, let's wait until then. And I feel like it's more of like the universe telling you, be disciplined when you need to be. And then once things have finished and everything is done, and it's every T is crossed, every I is dotted, if that chemistry is still there by the end of it all, hey, go at it. You know, if you feel like you've made a love connection, make that love connection. We've seen it in lots of different things where coworkers end up meeting. Like, that's how Brangelina got started, right? Spark coworkers that had some kids and all that. But then I want you to think of the aftermath. Look at them now versus when all of this was happening. So again, wait until things are finished and completed, and then maybe see if that's still there. Because sometimes it's just the emotions of the time, because you're like, ooh, and we get so excited by it and we want to just rush into it. And I feel like it's actually something where the universe is like, I'm not telling you that person and you can't have a connection. You definitely do, because if you didn't feel it, you wouldn't feel it. But heed the warning. Go ahead and just be patient on it, because what you might realize is that first initial passion that you guys have, it might fizzle out by the time the contract ends. And so if you can take the time to pause and really think things through and really just focus on what you're there for, by the time everything is finalized and done and you kind of had more time to spend with this person, you might realize you two aren't as compatible as you thought, and you already done rushed in and done things with this person, and now there's this weirdness and awkwardness, and you don't even need all of that. Just instead, be patient, see how it goes. I feel like a lot of times we're losing the beauty in connection and getting to know people, right? Everybody wants fast love, because that's kind of how it's been sold to us, especially more recently, especially now that so many people have, you know, phones and things, and they're able to document these picture perfect love stories. And then a lot of times we come to find out it's not as picture perfect. They're just like everybody else. They have problems. So it's that same energy there where I'm getting, just take your time. Really enjoy it. If you're there for business, enjoy the business. Be wise. You're getting a lot of opportunities, and I would not like to see you lose opportunities because you've burned a bridge with someone, and now that is going to create chaos in your other connections and relationships and things like that later. All right, guys. That was kind of long-winded. Sorry for all of it, but I just needed to get that out. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And as always, be blessed and be a blessing. Love you guys. Mwah.